Flight attendants in Canada are required to make safety announcements in French, and often have to make and translate service and pilot announcements into French as well. Here are 3 French words we commonly hear flight attendants mispronounce. Welcome back to Flight Attendant French Phrases by Canadian French for Flight Attendants. If you're finding this series useful, consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and following.
Veuillez
Is an extremely common word used in flight attendant announcements. Along with
s'il vous plaît,
it's another way to say please, used especially when addressing a large group of people. Grammatically, it's the imperative form of the verb vouloir, to want. Flight attendant learners are sometimes unsure how to pronounce it and say things like voulez, veuillez, vouillez, etc. The correct pronunciation is
Veuillez.
This part is especially hard to pronounce for English speakers, as this sound doesn't really exist in English words in any standard English accent. It's somewhere between vey and voy, and if you're having trouble, you can start off by approximating the pronunciation as veillez. In French, we turn on lights by illuminating them,
allumer,
and we turn them off by extinguishing them.
éteindre, éteindre,
To extinguish, or to turn off, is another very common word we use when we talk about seatbelt signs and cabin lights in our flight attendant announcements. The verb is conjugated differently, thus pronounced slightly differently, according to the tense and the mood needed for the sentence.
Éteindre. Éteindra. Éteigne. Éteinte.
Though these forms all end differently, it's the first part that we commonly hear mispronounced. The word is spelled E, acute accent, T-E-I-N, but many learners pronounce it as if it's spelled I-E-N, as in the name Etienne, Etienne, instead of éteint. The correct pronunciation can be approximated as éteint. The word sign
enseigne,
is another common word that flight attendants use in their announcements, and another word that we sometimes hear mispronounced. You might have noticed from its spelling that it rhymes with
éteigne,
and its pronunciation can be approximated as.
enseigne.
And now you know how to pronounce these 3 flight attendant French words correctly. Thanks so much for watching. Comment below with any other words that are hard to pronounce for you. Learn more flight attendant French on FrenchForFlightAttendants.com. Modules 1 through 6 of our audio lessons are now all available. Start from the basics. Learn the French you need to pass your Airline French test, to be hired, recalled, and retested. Learn the French that flight attendants use in the vast majority of on-the-job situations. See you soon, and have a great day wherever your travels may take you.